In today's video, I want to be giving you guys a perspective upon how to make a woman happy in the bedroom. And my intention for making this video is truly to give you guys a new perspective and also knowledge to bring forth into your sexual relationships, where you guys can actually have a heightened experience due to the fact that you have a sense of what the other person is going through. And when you have that knowledge, you actually get to harmonize in the bedroom in a way that's coming from a balanced state rather than either performing, feeling more stressed and, anxiety that can come from being very vulnerable in the way that you guys are exposing yourselves naked. Although I feel like in today's society, we have a harder time exposing ourselves emotionally, vulnerably within, but that's another video topic. But it does kind of correlate into what I'm going to be saying, because how to make a woman happy in the bedroom, first and foremost, comes from the understanding of what femininity requires in order for her to further surrender, and by her surrendering, open to actually experiencing a heightened state within sex to begin with. Because I feel like for the majority, we probably all know this, but have a lot of an easier time accessing their orgasm rather than women perhaps having to fake it to make the man feel better, or maybe not actually experiencing an orgasm at all. And this is why this conversation is very important, and it has nothing to do even about reaching an orgasm, because I really don't feel like that should be the intent of going into a sexual experience to begin with. Instead, I feel like sex is a place and a setting where two people get to connect through soul contact, which happens when we're inside of one another in such an intimate way. And what I want to first address is kind of the woman nature of sex and what that means to her, because for a lot of women, sex is very important. It's not something that she can do without having her emotions in some way be attached to the experience to begin with. So how a woman experiences sex is really through her emotional state, through her peace of mind, and needing that peace of mind in order for her to actually enjoy the experience of what sex is. A lot of women have experienced trauma through sex, and I'm sure men as well, which is why the most important part about sex is not actually in the moment of sex. It's the buildup of energy that allows you guys to surrender into such a vulnerable state together. Now, I don't want to get too deep in this video because I want you guys to actually understand what I'm saying. But for a woman, sex is a place where she wants to surrender. If she admits to it or not, that is what allows her to actually experience herself in full. When you give her the opportunity through you upholding almost your dominance in a way, your masculine containment around her, for her to understand that, okay, I don't have to put in all of the work. He has leadership in this way where I get to almost follow his lead. And with that, not only allows the woman to be excited in a sense, because I feel like it's that raw, attractive power men have, is them being dominant in the way that has her best interest in mind, and will do everything and anything to protect her. And what a great opportunity that is to bring forth into the bedroom, is that level of dominance, but also protective energy around her to make her feel secure, seen, safe, but also allow her wild spirit to come out. As we all have that wild animalistic nature, I think it's a really sexy component to bring into a sexual relationship, is allowing each other's animalistic nature to come online, because that's you guys letting down your guard. A lot of people have sex with their guards up, and their guards up in the way that they're overthinking. They're not actually in the moment. They're in the stream of thought that could be telling them they're not doing it right, or they're anxious about how their body looks, and they're lost in their own thought stream, which actually disconnects you two together, which is why it's really important to allow a woman to have a safe space in the lead up of sex. not just jumping right into it. Because when we jump right into sex and we don't allow the initial foreplay to take place, or even honestly, you guys, the wait, I feel like we discount how important waiting to have sex is for the chemistry to build, the sexual energy to build, and also for you guys to have a natural heightened state due to the fact you guys are coming into it with a very full container that can bring forth that animalistic nature to begin with. By having restraint in the beginning, allowing the man almost to kind of play into that chaser role, and that woman feeling heavily desired is very, very attractive. A woman wants to feel confident in the bedroom. She wants a man to remind her that she's sexy, that, she's doing a good job, or etc. Having communication a part of your sex is very important, especially in the beginning. Because sure, we could be getting to know a person, but perhaps not in the sexual way. This is a different entity you're dealing with, is a person's sexual energy. And that could be expressed in a very different way than how a woman acts on a day-to-day basis at work or with family. There could be specific needs that she wants to be met in the bedroom. And that's why it's really important for a man to lead with communication first, to ask, what do you like? To play into maybe perhaps specific roles. If a man likes to be dominant in the bedroom, giving her a heads up and seeing if that's in alignment to her. And if not, working your way into that by allowing her to feel safe within your dominance. And this is why it's so important to have a safe space to talk about sex, because it's something that is a part of humanity. It's why you're here. It's why I'm here, was through the act of sex. And that's how powerful sex is. And I think it should be held with a level of respect and sacredness. And that's my intention of making more so of these, sex video topics, is to bring forth a greater amount of understanding that hopefully you men can now bring into your future partnerships. Is a woman wants to have peace of mind in the bedroom. She wants you to lead. She wants there to be a level of dominance in order for her to surrender into her femininity. But there needs to also be a healthy level of communication where you remind her of her beauty. You remind her of, how much you desire her. And that will naturally bring her into a state of relaxation. And then for her to be more so in the present moment with you. And please, for the love of God, men, cut out all of the things you've learned in porn and put them to the side, because women are not performance monkeys in the bedroom. And most of the stuff that is on porn is not even how a woman can surrender to you. When we force ourselves onto women and we're very dominant in the initial state, it will naturally close a woman up, even if she's not aware of it. And that could hinder your guys' connection in the way where you guys are actually coming into it in a harmonious way, rather than one person being there and overdoing it and the other person just kind of waiting for it to be over because you guys are not on the same page. Being on the same page is important. So to conclude today's video, I just wanted to bring you guys, a new perspective onto what makes women happy in the bedroom. And I feel like it's you bringing forth a level of confidence that will make her feel seen and safe by you. A woman will attach in some way to a man emotionally. We are wired that way. And women can fake it all they want, but it's a lie and it's bullshit. So I hope this video drops some knowledge for you guys and for you men to have a further one up in the sexual realm of dating and relationships, because it does matter, it's important, and it's beautiful. So, and before I conclude today's video, I do offer one-on-one coaching where we can address this topic matter or any other topic in your life and give you guys a new perspective and someone to talk to in a open, safe space. So my email is down below. If you guys like today's video, give it a like, hit the subscribe button, share it with a friend maybe who needs to hear this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.